Ready to go now. And now the DH, Fernando Tatis Jr.
hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. And misses inside.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Tatis waits. That one fouled off. 2-2.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
And a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Bryson Stott swings through it for strike one. At the belt and fires. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it's just foul. That was close. Line drive, base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. The tag at third, and he's out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Berkman digs in now. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Runner at second here, one gone. The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Jenkins settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. And there's two down. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. On the ground. Witt throws to first in time. And McCutchen is out. That ends the frame. Stepping in, Bobby Witt Jr.
For the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after
Batting
hitting the line
second,
drive
the
that finds a
center
glove, but you will
Walker.
get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Walker Jenkins in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-1. That clips the corner. On the ground right side. Stop. And two quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Here's McCutchen.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Zips it across. And it's a 1-2-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. The batter will be the shortstop, Marcelo Meyer. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
And now the lefty. That's to third, Vientos. Slings it across. One out in second.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
On the ground to the left. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue. And now it's Ivan Herrera. The corners are in. Middle infield playing back for the double play. And that one is lifted in the air. He's under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Reynolds, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's a foul ball. That one out to right. McCutchen has it sized up. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Mark Vientos.
Third baseman,
Martinez back to work. And that's fouled off. This one in the air, center field. Green settles underneath it. Makes the grab, 1 down. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back on this one. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Got him swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice.
now pitching, Ryan Hudson.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball.
2 outs, base is empty. That misses, and that is ball 1. Goes down looking. On to the third inning. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Fernando Jr. Now pitching, Orion Kirkland.
And a pitch. That
Ball
one
next
misses, and that's ball one.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get
Ball
around
two.
the bases and pick up a run.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. This is Bryson Stott.
The batter, number
1 for
5.
1 with a single
Second
so
baseman,
far.
Bryson.
Checks
do you
on to
got?
the first pitch. Look down to third. He did not go around. That's hard hit in the line. Takes the catch, and there's one gone. The throw in. So digging in, Lance Berkman. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kirkering measures 6 feet 2 inches. 23 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2022. Jenkins makes the play, 2 away down. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. He's 0 for 1.
McCutchen.
And
Ball
takes low for ball 1.
Ball one, no strikes.
That's a
Nope.
ball.
Outside.
Tried the sweeper. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. He makes the grab, and that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Ball one's the count.
And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting it.
Juan Soto now.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. So they're down to the
Batting
final
ninth,
out.
the
And now,
second baseman,
Brian Dozier.
Dozier.
Fought off foul. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. They're down to their final strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Hodge is just 1 strike away. Hit on the ground to short. And that is the ball game.
So much rides on each and every at-bat in these 3-inning games. It's like the playoffs. Sometimes all it takes is 1 big swing and some great pitching to come away with a quick 1-0 win.
The final 1-0 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying ready to go. Now it's
Leading
the
off
DH,
for the
Fernando
All-Stars, the
Tatis
designated
Jr.
hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr.
The pitch. And that
Nope, that's a ball.
misses. And we're underway. And
That's
another
in.
ball.
Ball 2.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
On the ground, out to short. To first.
Out.
One up, one down. This is Bryson's stop.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And ball
inside.
one. One out, base is empty. Swung on, belted. That one's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Next is switch hitting first baseman Lance Berkman.
What do you
Berkman
got?
checks his swing, appeal to third, no swing. Gary Simmons with the call. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. 2 outs, base is empty. Outside
ball
low, and a count 2-1.
Ball. 3 balls, 1 strike.
That's a walk. Went with another changeup, but missed the spot.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Late swing, fouled off. Next pitch, a
That's out.
slider that misses outside. Berkman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Now
There
a
you
check
go.
swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. That
Ball.
one misses. Now 3-1. And that one hammered. That's back there. Out of here. A massive home run. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0. Now it's going to be Marcelo Meyer. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
All over that one right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Swing and a bouncer towards third. They take the force out, and the inning is over. Now it's the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. And the pitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it. And that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Next offering is downstairs. Just a few pitches in, but not very sharp on the mound in the home half of the first.
But when you can score some runs for your pitcher in that first inning, you really want him to come out and shut that other team down so you guys can get back in the dugout and swing the bats. You've obviously got some hot sticks in the early part of this one.
And the batter now, number 9. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Green should have this one. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
He's in there.
Now it's the shortstop,
Batting
J.J.
fourth,
Weatherholt.
the shortstop, J.J. Weatherholt.
And that one fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Merrifield on the move. Lifted in the air down the left side. He's got it. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. New inning getting started. Now it's the switch. Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And the pitch. Rojas going back. Up against the wall and brings it in. Ivan Herrera getting ready to hit. In the air, left side. Snags it for the second out. Sean Green now at the plate.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Sean.
0-1's the count.
That's
Ball,
off the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground to first. Here's the tag, and he's out. Third out. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Todd Helton. Gasser back to work. And there's a strike.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Popped up. Reynolds on the run. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He's saving extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a set.
Brusdar Graterol takes over on the mound.
Brusdar Graterol.
Adrian Beltre at the plate now as he chases after that one. Slapped foul. One down, base is empty. And that skips into dirt.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it.
That's a base hit. McCutchen returns it to the infield as the stop sign goes up at third. 2 on, 1 out. Now, Jose Trevino. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. In to score from third. It's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through and they're back within a run. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Stop. On the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that. Catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Hard on the ground to first. Takes it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter. The line to kick the pitch. Ground ball left side. Throws across the diamond. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now it's going to be Bryson Stott.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And that one hit to first. He takes it on his own. And a couple of quick outs. Two down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Lance Berkman, worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one hops against the fence, makes the turn and heads for second, and he's in with a stand-up double.
Now batting, right fielder Andrew.
So runner at second, two down. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit.
Pitching.
He's already homered in this
Carlos
game.
Estevez.
And that's way high. Ball one. Two outs and one in scoring position. That's inside.
That's
and the count is 2-0. And there's a
Inside,
ball.
three.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Check swing, called strike. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Runner at second, two down. In the air, out towards right center. It gets down, a base hit. Run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Oh, now a great stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. As we go to the last of the third. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. There's a strike. Grotterol in his 5th season. He features a sinker, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a 4-seamer. This one in the air, right field. He's got it. One up, one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way
Now
to track
batting,
that one
the left
down.
fielder,
Nothing
Ted
better than that. You feel like a
Munoz.
wide receiver playing football.
First pitch swinging, and it's a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Wastes no time there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Grounder might be 2. Quickly to second for 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over. All right, ready to go here. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And he deals. And that misses. And away we go this afternoon. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. That one missing inside. Line drive. Stretches out and hauls it in. This is Bryson Stott. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. takes a tumble and hangs on. So up next, Lance Berkman. Check swing, called strike.
0-1's the count.
In the air, right side of the infield. And that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Drew Thorpe.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Jack Caglione stands in now and watches strike 1. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One down, base is empty. That misses. Now 1-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. McCutchen hauls it in for the out, and there's 2 away. Here's the catcher, Mike Napoli. Tap foul at the plate. 2 outs, base is empty. That's outside. Ball one. Fouled off left side. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Roman Anthony stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering is in for a strike. To the right side. They get the force, and that is the inning. And we're back. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy.
McCutchen. Now pitching, Jason Adams.
And here it comes. Here's a drive by McCutchen. Out to left. Well struck. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Marcelo Meyer in the box, lays off for ball 1. One down, base is empty. On the ground at first, Caglione. Yeah, they get the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. No score here in the second. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Brian Reynolds up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Inside. And now 2-0. This to center field. He's under it. Drops into the glove. And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Now pitching.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran Ryan Brazier. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Popped up. Berkman. Squeezes it. And there's one away. Now the left fielder.
Batting six, the left fielder, Ted Williams.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Line drive. Out. Number 2.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time off, he'll find a hole.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, he gloves it to his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out. Top half of the third inning, and now it's Ivan Herrera.
Ivan Herrera.
The right-hander back to work. Check swing, appeal to first, and he won around. Just enough that time. Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one missed. High in the air, out to right. Hernandez on the move. And there's one down. So digging in, Sean Green.
The center fielder, Sean Green. Now pitching.
Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ball one there. Top of the third, no score. Outside low, ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaching down, makes the catch. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. And that one is inside ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 outs. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That one misses. 3-2 now. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. That one felt good. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Now here is Bryson Stott. That's a laser base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
In the air, right field. Hernandez makes the catch. Set for the bottom of the third, and now it's Mark Vientos. Brazier back to work.
Ball, that's out.
Just missed.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
McCutchen running hard to get it. Can't get there. Base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed.
Now
left-hander out of the bullpen, Danny Coulombe.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Kevin McGonigal in the box now. Takes strike 1. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-2.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Mateo runs on the ground right side. Stott over to first in time. One gone, bottom of the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Strike on the inside corner.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in, just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ball.
And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. In the air, right side. Going back is McCutchen. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Jack Caglione. There's a strike.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. The tying run is 90 feet away. Right side, down the line, and it's foul. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 1 strike away. On its way to the corner, and that will drop foul. Mateo on third with 2 out. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Chris Bubich on the pitch here.
And he may only have to face 1 batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
Got him, and that's the ball game. 1. Here's the center fielder,
Leading
Travis
off for the
Bazzana.
Lions, the center fielder, Travis Bazzana.
Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. And that is out of play. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
More.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Softly hit to third, and that's just foul. 0-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that one lifted in the air center field. Green hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And here is Colson Montgomery. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Swings through that one. 0-1. 2 out, space is empty. In the air, center field. Green gets under it. And that is that. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill, Valente Beozo.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Line drive, base hit.
Batting second, the second baseman.
This is Bryson Stott. Little chopper rolls foul. Oh, 1 now. Bounce to the right side. Good feed. That's one. Back to the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play. So 2 down now. And here is Lance Berkman. Check swing to the first pitch. Look down to third. Did not go. Left field. Ramos makes the play, and it's out number 3. Top of the second.
Leading
down the third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Beltre.
And the right-hander back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off. And the righty deals. On the ground to third, Arenado. Tosses across to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Samuel Basallo will hit next.
Samuel Basallo.
And that one fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. That clips a corner.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Got him! And now 2 gone. Here's Elliot Ramos.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
So a young arm coming on now out of the pen. Porter Hodge.
Hodge.
1-1.
It's 0-1.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Up the middle. Meyer to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back at the plate. Andrew McCutchen. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team.
McCutchen.
The wind and the pitch. That's to third. Whips it across. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. Marcelo Meyer, the next to hit.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And fouled off. Right-hander kick steals. On the ground. In plenty of time to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Baseman, Nolan.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Arenado.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
In the hole, jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Walker Jenkins.
Walker Jenkins. Now pitching. Chris.
And a pitch. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Meyer to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. And they lead it. It's 1-0. One down. Digging in, Nick Kurtz. In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. Bubic, in his 5th season, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Arenado makes the grab, 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Bazana, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
0-1.
Up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an...
Now pitching.
Tommy Kahnle gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality. Pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's a high chopper. Stott over to first in time. That's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ryan Reynolds
the
here.
Left fielder, Ryan Reynolds. Now pitching, Yuki Matsui.
The wind of the pitch. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Strike 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
In the dirt. Runner stays where he is, but the count moves to 2-0. That one catches the zone. 2 balls and a strike. Tying run at first. The winning run at the plate.
Ball.
Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's out to center field. And there's one down. Now a long throw to first. So up next, Sean Green. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Luis Rengifo.
And this is a big at-bat coming. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Mike Trout, a critical at bat in this game for him. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. At the belt and fires. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So they're down to their final out. Next is the designated hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 1 with a single. So now a pinch hitter, Ryan McMahon. He represents the winning run. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Reynolds rounds second, heads for third. And they hold the tying run at third. Throw up the stop sign even with 2 away. So 2 out. With runners on the corners. Next to hit, Bryson Stott. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. And that's ripped for a base hit. In comes the run from third. On the board first, it's 1-zip. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
This guy's got good power. With 1 swing, he can win it for him. Swing and a chopper out to short. Tag out. And they cut down the winning run at second. They limit the damage here. And we're back. And now Colson Montgomery.
Now pitching.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Brian Hudson.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
0-1.
Man at second. And that one fouled off.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first in time. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Adrian Beltre. To third. And it's just foul. Wow, that was close.
Wow, that was about as close as it gets to giving them the lead late in this game. Just barely on the foul side of that painted line.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab, 2 away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Samuel Vasallo. Just missed. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position here in extra innings. Right through there for a strike. Out towards left center. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. Ready to go, bottom four. Here's McCutchen.
Now pitching, Jeremiah
The pitch.
Estrada.
That's off the mark. 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Jenkins under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Safe at third. And the winning run is on the doorstep. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Marcelo Meyer. Tag out, and they cut down the winning run at the plate. Next pitch is downstairs. Foul ball there.
That's a ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Check swing called strike. 3-2 now.
We got a full count.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ramos snags it, and that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now at the plate, Elliot Ramos.
Elliot Ramos. Now pitching.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jimmy
Now coming
Garcia.
in to pinch hit, Lamont Wade.
And the
Jr.
pitch. On the ground right side. Berkman steps on the bag. One away here in the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. That misses. And 1-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home.
And that one misses up and in. Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. So just about set now. And on the mound now, Peter Strzelecki. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
All right, ready to get underway. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Over to first, and they take care of Tatis for the out. This is Bryson Stott.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Here's your 1.
Ball inside.
And a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Beltran calls it in, 2 away. And now here is Lance Berkman. Swing and a foul out of play. Next offering misses, and the count even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's
ball
in the dirt.
2.
Next pitch inside, and the count is filled up. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's a walk.
Ball 4. Take your
Went with
base.
the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Oh, and it hits the base, and it gets by him. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and he'll pull into second safely. So 2 down. Marcelo Meyer getting ready to hit.
Mlb.
That's towards center. Beltran gets there. He's under it. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 1st. Here's the left fielder, Gary Sheffield. And he deals. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Martinez, a 6'2" righty, 215 pounds, and he's a native of Mexico. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and it drops in. And a good start to the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Struck him out looking. So digging in, Richie Sexson. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it's caught for the out. Carlos Beltran digs in now. And ball 1.
Now pitching.
Sheffield off the first with 2 away. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-0. Right through there for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high. It's
through for a hit. And now 1st and 2nd with 2 outs. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Meyer to first, and that is that. Back here at Coors Field, new inning getting started. Here's Nolan Arenado. The pitch. Check swing, no appeal. Just missed. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Into the bullpen and gone. That should get the dugout going. It's 1-0. Brian Reynolds here. Just
that
missed.
ball went out.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. And now the lefty. Check swing called strike. And the count 1-2. That's inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. Stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Grotterol toss to second. How about that double play? And the batter now, Sean Green.
Well, the reliever comes in, takes care of that inherited runner, gets that ground ball double play, and now he can work on one more guy to get back in the dugout.
Makes the catch, and that is that. Back here in Denver, leading off, Cal Raleigh. And here it comes. That's down and in, a slider missed. Hard liner. And there's one down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way bad.
Arjun Nimala swings through it for strike 1. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The shortstop takes the ball. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. And the tying run is on base. And now it's Brandon Lowe.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now pitching. Danny Dulo.
And that's through there for a strike. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. On to the 3rd inning, and now the DH, Fernando Tatis Jr. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on.
Sexton. Quick feed to second for 1. Relay to first, double play. And here's the first baseman, Lance Berkman.
Man, that is such a tough double play to execute as a first baseman. To not only field the ball and make a good throw to second with a runner in the baseline, but also to hustle back to first base and get set up to receive the return throw. That takes great footwork and an awareness of where the bag is. A lot of practice to get that one right.
Fair ball. Berkman round second on his way to 3rd. Lead runner gets the stop sign at 3rd. It's a 2-out double, 2nd and 3rd now.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Good pitch, hard and inside, but he showed off some quick hands, got the barrel to it, and was able to yank it into the outfield.
And now Marcelo Meyer.
0-1's the count.
Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he held up. Misses inside, and it's 2-1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Full count.
Up and in, and that's ball 3. Got him swinging. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Connor Norby. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Just missed.
Ball 1.
Check swing, and he went. And the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Lifted in the air, right center field. And it's into the gap. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Jimmy Garcia comes out trying to close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Into the outfield, base hit. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Next to hit. What? Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. Into the second deck it goes. And now the center fielder,
Leading off
Jarren
for
Duran.
The All-Stars, the center fielder, Jarren Duran.
The wind of the pitch. Late swing, foul to the left.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Makes the grab, one away.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Ellie De La Cruz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. One down, base is empty. Devers. The throw to first. 2 quick outs in the top of the first here tonight. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Jenkins under this one. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field. And today's starter, Clayton Kershaw.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Check swing, called strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting second, the
Will
catcher,
Smith to the plate.
Smith.
On the inside corner for a strike. Kershaw measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. And the batter will be the shortstop, Carson Williams. First pitch, and it just misses. 2 outs, base is empty. And that misses. Now 2-0. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
2 down, nobody on. And now it's filled up.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Rafael Devers in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one ripped. Duran makes his way towards it, and he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, now the left fielder, number 9. No score. Kershaw back to work. Delivers. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land. A foul ball. Swing and a ground ball. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Now here is Matt Shaw.
That is it. The third baseman, Matt Shaw.
Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Swung on, belted. And that's a home run into the upper deck. He sends it into the second deck. It's 1-0. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. That to right. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. And he's got himself a triple.
Batting 8, the catcher, Ethan.
And here's the catcher,
Salas.
Ethan Salas. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. Altuve at third with 2 away. Hit in the air left field. Hernandez hustling after it. Nabs it. And that'll do it. Bottom of the second. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Braden Montgomery. The pitch. That one's in there. 0-1. Fought off foul. Ripped on the ground to second. Altuve slings to first. 1 up, 1 down. And next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. And that drops in for a strike. And there's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Kike Hernandez. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one's carrying. And forget it. He sends it out of here. And it So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. This to third. Slings to first, and that will end the inning. Back here in Denver, Kike Hernandez at the plate. Montgomery, long run on his horse. Won't catch this one. It's down for a hit. So the lineup flips over. Now batting Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one. Hernandez gets his lead at first with nobody out. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's Geloff for one. Throw to first, but he beat it. So up next, Elly De La Cruz. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Runner on the move. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Duran around third, and he can't come up with it.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Base hit, coming home. The throw in, but it's offline.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands.
Nice stop to first. Oh, he botches it.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock. That's a thing of beauty, and some hits just don't make sense.
Kicks and fires. That one down the line, and it kicks off the base. And into second with one away. That's a double. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Tags the runner for one. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. And we're back. And here is Nick Kurtz. Well struck right field. Way back there. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. And that's a leadoff double. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. In the air, left field, down the line, and that is a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the last half of the third. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Makes a mess of this one. It gets down. That holds the lead runner, and now they've got 2 in scoring position.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2. Inside, just missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
There's the strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out. So digging in, Carson Williams. That's to third. Goes to second for one. And a run scores on the double play. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Right to center his first time he's 0 for 1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Kershaw fires. On to first, and Devers is set. On to the fourth, and now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Makes the catch, one down. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Inside, and it hit him. Ethan Salas now at the plate. Fly to left his first time. So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Runner on first with one down for him. And a slider in there for a strike. Diaz, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Outside, that's a ball.
Just missed. Ranging back. Makes the catch gliding out of the warning track. But he holds up at first. Good play out there to cut it off. Here's Kike Hernandez.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
1, no strike.
And that is downstairs. And the count is 2-0. That one ripped right center field. That's a base hit. Altuve around second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. The relay in there. He's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Man on second, 2 down. Hernandez stands at second with 2 gone. And that one is downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Hernandez makes the catch, and that. Back here at Coors Field, bottom 4, and now the right fielder, Braden Montgomery.
The Royals, the right fielder, Braden Montgomery.
Kershaw back to work. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Sosa pulls that one down. 1 away.
Now
Gary Carpenter will hit next.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Ground ball right side. And it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Enrique Hernandez, the next to hit. This to third. The throw to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in, Elly De La Cruz. Now this is in the air down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, 6 hits on the first pitch alone. That tells you something. Out to short.
Williams. Whips it to first. Out on a bang-bang play. Now, Sammy Sosa. Foul ball. The 0-1. Jenkins makes the grab for the second out.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And first offering is fouled off. Kershaw deals. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-1. And that is that. So digging in, Zach Geloff. 0 for 1 and grounded out in his first at bat. As the lefty gets to work. Line to left, down the line, and it's foul.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Kurtz in the box now. Takes strike 1. Late with the swing there.
0-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Out to center. Durant under it. Makes the catch for the out. So up next, Walker Jenkins. 1 for 2. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Left-hand batter waits. Swings through that.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs,
and no one can get there. And the runner holds it third.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Good job getting the foot down.
Now
Felix Bautista on a pitch out of the pen here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
0-1's the count.
Strike 2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. And now Carson Williams. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Last half of inning number 5. Good eye in that spot.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. And down on strikes he goes. Inning over. So digging in, Matt Shaw. The lefty fires. Smoked on the ground a second. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. He's already homered here in this one.
Kurtz.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out. Jose Altuve digs in now.
Jose Altuve.
Oh, that plumped him.
I got him.
And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. Yainer Diaz getting ready to hit.
Boog, that wasn't even close. You know, sometimes a guy will barely miss the zone and hit someone, but right there, he completely lost the handle, and that's when it gets a little scary.
On the ground, Geloff sends it to first, and that'll do it. Well, one-run game. Now it's Devers at the plate. And that is out of play. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now Braden Montgomery. There's the strike.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Here's a rocket out to left. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter.
Just missed. That one ripped. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And down on strike. And now it's going to be Kike Hernandez.
The designated hitter, Kike Hernandez.
Kershaw back to work. And that one hops the wall. Throw into third, around second now, going for 3. And his 3rd hit of the game is a triple.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put some
on a line out towards center. Falls it in, and there's 1 away. So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. He's under it. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. Runner from third in to score. And they take the lead in the 7th. Now here is Sammy Sosa. Got him to chase one above the zone there.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Out to short. Sends it across to first. Out number 3. At the plate, Enrique Hernandez. He's already homered in this game.
Hernandez.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Durant coming on. And makes the grab. 1 down. So digging in, Zach Geloff. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 2 outs. That's down and in.
Ball 2.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. De La Cruz makes the catch, and that'll do it. Here's the left fielder. 1 for 3.
The left fielder, Ted Williams.
The wind and the pitch. Geloff. Now the third baseman, Matt Shaw.
Matt Shaw.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Puts it away for the out. Nick Kurtz will hit next. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Caught it looking for the K. And the batter now, Walker Jenkins.
Now pitching,
Devin Williams taking over on the mound.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out. Well, these players, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now the count is even.
Way to lay off that pitch down. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Fires to second for 1. To first. Double play. Nicely done. So 2 down now, and here is Carson Williams.
Ball, that's out.
2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Popped up first base side. He makes the grab, and that is that. Jose Altuve now at the plate.
Paul Ski.
The wind to the pitch. That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
So impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
Struck him out. Skeens reached back and fired at 102. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. And there are 2 outs.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Tap foul at the plate. And takes low for ball one. That one in triple digits.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And Devers now 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And a foul ball.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air, left field. Lays out and makes the play. And now Braden Montgomery 0 for 3 in this one. Foul ball there. Tanner Scott will take over here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And they're down to their last out. Carpenter stands in now and watches strike
now
one.
Coming into pinch hit, Barry Larkin.
Just missed. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Hit to right, and that should do it. That's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.